Hello callers, welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on two recent developing stories for FC Barcelona. Starting with Pjanic, a Spanish publication Mundo Deportivo has it that things have really slowed down, with regards to Pjanic's potential move to Juve. Of course, we have been getting Pjanic linking back to his former club Juve for the past couple of weeks, with Max Allegri at the helm there as the manager of Juve. But that doesn't mean the move has been ruled out though. The deal is still on the table, but things have just slowed down. So we're going to be discussing in much details on that story. Then also we're going to be discussing about Pedri Gonzalez, who just recently spoke out. He's now in Japan for the Olympics, and it kind of baffles me that this young kid is not getting tired after being burnt out, by Koeman last season, went to the Euros and now to the Olympics. And of course, in his recent interview, I'm not surprised because he was still reiterating that he's not tired by any means and he will continue to work even after the Olympics. He's ready to play many more games. So we're going to be discussing on that interview as we move ahead. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories, please make sure you click on that subscribe button below if you haven't done so, if you are new to this channel, and also ensure you watch the video right up to the very end. Barcelona outcast midfielder Miralem Pjanic has been linked with a return to former club Juventus after just one season at Barcelona, but the potential transfer has reportedly slowed down. Juventus boss Massimiliano Allegri hinted that the Turin Giants were working on a move for the 31-year-old earlier this week at a press conference, but there could still be some long way to go. Mundo Deportivo reports that things have slowed down with regards to Pjanic's move, even though Allegri is keen to bring the midfielder back to Serie A. Pjanic also wants to rejoin Juventus, and the transfer is said to still be on the table, but the problem seems to be how the Italian club will make it work. A 1 or maybe 2-year loan move still seems to be the most likely option as it stands, if a sale is to be completed, but it seems a final decision is yet to be taken by Juve. Meanwhile, Pjanic has flown out to Germany with the rest of the squad for pre-season friendlies against Stuttgart and Red Bull Salzburg. Barca will then return to the Joan Gamper Trophy on August 8th, which will see the Catalans come up against Juventus and the chance of possibly sealing a deal for Pjanic. Then on to the next story of discussion. The 2020-21 season was perceived by many, both within and without the club, to be one of transition, as we all know. The old guard was intended to slowly be phased out while new blood found its way to prominence. In no case is this more apparent than with teenage sensation Pedri Gonzalez. Duped the heir of Andres Iniesta's throne, the Barca number 16 gained prominence in Koeman's plans within weeks of seeing him play. The youngster went on to feature in all but one La Liga match, these two on the final day of the season. Naturally, with the shared number of minutes placed on his young back, there is concern that he is in a dire need to rest. When asked whether or not he would be going on holiday after the Olympics, Pedri said, "I will do what Barca tells me." He added, "I am not tired. I always try to rest and be ready. I don't have trouble sleeping. I sleep very well, and this helps me a lot." The Euro young player of the tournament has had quite the year, very good year. So compact his season has been that he played an average of one match every 4.5 days, with La Roja topping the Olympic group and heading to the quarterfinals of the Olympics. His tournament is far from over. He is one of few players not to have truly had sufficient rest this year. Even Frankie de Jong, the individual with the most minutes for Ronald Koeman, had a comparatively longer holiday than his 18-year-old counterpart, whose rest is yet to start. Several reports stated that Riqui Puig would have a more prominent role in the team next season, and with a shared number of minutes Pedri has played across all tournaments, such would be welcome. Ajax Moriba and a Koeman favorite Gavi, might each also have a share of minutes next season as well. Should Spain reach the final of the global showpiece, then Pedri will have just a week to rest ahead of the new La Liga season. He has on multiple occasions shown his resistance to injuries, but to avoid burnout, which affects many players his age, he might just need a bit more than that. So callers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't clicked on that subscribe button below, endeavor to do so you always stay up to date with the latest Barcelona news here on our channel Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.